WHA in Riverside. Let me put my coffee down so I can work this camera, so I can zoom. WHA Wilmington Housing Authority in Riverside. It seems to me like there's a lot of work being done today, doesn't it? Does it seem that way to you? We need help down here. The population of people that live down here in Riverside, that's Kingswood Community Center right there. I've done some work down there with the young people through Parks and Rec. This building right here, next to Kingswood, I was told I don't have access to the building. I don't have the keys to the locks. It holds old ovens and refrigerators and all kind of stuff from some of the different units, some of the older buildings. This building right here, nothing happens there. It's just locked. But there's a lot of work being done. I'm just observing. I've talked to many residents here that have told me that Wilmington Housing Authority hasn't been easy to work with, the management office, and it's the truth. I've seen it firsthand. They spun me when I went and I tried to get them to do the work that they needed to do as far as unclogging the septic system so that people weren't breathing in. So it was clogged and it over flooded, and everybody's just, you could smell the feces and just the system. I have a video of it that you can look at on the YouTube. Thank God you can't smell it through the video, but I had to circumvent the management because the management didn't want to conversate or give the order to Malcolm, the maintenance man, to unclog the system. I found out from the maintenance man that I grabbed that Malcolm was on vacation anyway. She wouldn't tell me that. One thing, when you're having these conversations with these people, they can get heated with management officials. So one thing that we can learn from last week, I'm an ambassador for peace. Like, this hat doesn't just say Peace Road. I'm an ambassador for peace. And peace is always the first objective. The only objective, really. Anything else is uncivilized. That's where civil rights comes from. We do everything that it is that we can in our power for peace, justice, mercy, love, compassion. That office there is ran by women. So, as a man, big man with a background in all kinds of things that are violent sometimes, I have to talk to another man sometimes, unfortunately. Equality is real. We want women to be at the highest spots. I mean, Kamala Harris could be running for president right now instead of vice president. And I think some people would be okay with that. I'll be forthright in saying that the lady there at WHA tried to spin me. She spun me. I mean, she didn't spin me. She tried to spin me, but I waited until the maintenance man came back to punch out for his break, and I told him what it was I needed to tell him, and we got the job done. But there's a lot of spinning going on. There's a lot of not listening going on. There's a lot of hiding going on. Uh, there's a lot of phone calls that don't lead to work being done. You know, there's a lot of people that have just left hurting, trying to figure out what it is that they're going to do, where it is that they're going to turn for help. And our city council person for the 3rd district does not come down here because there are not enough votes. There's not enough money. There's not enough incentive for her to come here because she doesn't see the benefit for her. The people out here are suffering. They need help. And I'm going to be here for them no matter what. Win, lose, or draw. I'm going to be here for you. Give me a call. 302-354-1700. God bless Riverside. There is hope for Riverside. Peace and blessings.